Hello everyone, Entity Slayer here. Today I will be discussing my thoughts and opinions on the Scientist skin. Now, let me just start off by saying the Scientist was a free skin. Yep, you heard me right. Epic Games, those people we thought were obsessed with money, gave us a free skin through the Meteoric Rise challenges, which were available to everyone. We could obtain the Scientist skin. He also came with the backbling Star Surge, which I won't really get into that much, but I will tell you what I use it with later on in the video. If you guys would like to see combos with that out of my small locker, you can comment down below. But I think, I personally think that the skin as a whole resembles the Visitor skin from Season 5, the Secret skin, quite a lot, not gonna lie. And that would also make sense on account of the Visitor was shown in a loading screen that released that week with the challenges from the Battle Pass, and he was busy messing around with the mech. It would make sense that he could have taken it apart and made a giant, bulked out, amped out armor for himself, which again looks great for Scientist. And I think that the Scientist is the one who's been creating the Rift Beacons, and who is currently building the Dusty Depot rockets. And I feel like Dusty Depot will be quite an important place to watch over the next couple of weeks as the rocket gets built up. But I think he's been the one setting up all the Rift Beacons. And I think he also is going to need everything that's on him and everything that he has, more specifically his arm blade. I feel like all the Rift locations that we've been getting, Rift locations from the past, the future, even new locations as a whole, I think that the live event at the end of the season is going to be a giant mashup of all season events. So I think if this is the case, he will be using his giant arm blade to potentially take out the Catalyst. For those of you who don't know what the Catalyst is, it was the giant monster from season nine's live event, the one that the robot fought. And I also think that we could be seeing the return of the mech in any silver coloring and actually rebuilt. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. But yeah, I think the Scientist is doing all of this so that maybe he can seem like a hero in the eyes of everyone in the world of Fortnite, seeing this to the fact that if he is the Visitor, he practically looks like a villain to everyone because he tried to destroy the entire map with a giant missile. Luckily, the person who I think was Singularity at the time stopped it through all of the rifts. Because as you know, Singularity's description for the skin is the first and the last. So I think that she was the one who was there in season 1, constantly changing the map, constantly creating new things, and who had something to do with the rifts, and my theory on that was also backed up through some other stuff. If you'd like me to explain that theory in another video, comment down below. Yeah, continuing. I think that he is trying to fix his image in the eyes of everyone in the Fortnite world, but I think something could potentially go really, really badly wrong and just change everything as we know it. Maybe even show us a new Season 11 map, which I think would be just crazy and amazing. But yeah, the skin also comes with a whole. Wait, sorry. As I was saying, the skin comes with 5 selectable styles, 2 of which I'm sure of. The 5, all of them will be shown on screen. The second one is the aimbot style, which I know. The first one, not sure about. The third one, not sure about. The fourth one, I'm also not too sure about. I'm thinking it's a surprised expression. Again, no clue. Then the last one is a happy face, which again backs up my theory on him being the Visitor, because the Visitor had a smiley face, except there were X's instead of that. Then, as I said before, he has the Star Surge backbling, which was also free and available with the challenges. I use him with the Fang Saws from the X-Lord. I also use him with the Junk Bucket glider, and I like this glider. I think it brings out a lot within the skin, and it just complements the skin. Then I use the glyphs contrail, because I also think complements the skin, looks good. And that's the full locker, but that's all the time I have for you guys today. Goodbye.